Okay, so you wanted to see more about the Podium pedals from Fanatec up close, so here I am. And look, these are the pedals. So we have them in the 2 configuration here with the Formula plates. So we've got this carbon fiber plates here with these, like, I'm calling it a stirrup style. That's not the official name, but that's what I'm going to call it. They do say it fits a lot of different shoe sizes. I had questions about different sizes of boots, but they say it should fit a lot of them. There is one company I've seen, I think from Poland, that does make a similar style, but other than that, I haven't seen this style of pedals before. And then we have the base here, a couple of interesting things. So I feel like this is a bit of maybe Corsair influence. If you have a look at the markings here, so you can know the spaces that say your favorite esports drivers are going to be running at, or like, you know, maybe F1 drivers when they come and do it, you can see exactly what spacing they're going to do. We've got for a very easy access for, like, unlike the V3s under the bottom, really easy access here to the pedal box, which plugs into the PC here, and then we've got brake and gas. You can see there's a clutch as well, space. And then these are what Fanatec is saying is the patented elastometer technology, where you open and close these gates, and basically the elastometers aren't going to over compress and degrade over time. I've seen some very good points about saying, well, elastometers are not that expensive, like you should be replacing them. But I feel like that's almost a philosophical question about sim racing, which is, should we expect to buy something and it's just going to work until we're done with it, or should we be expected to maintain it? With Fanatec V3s, which I have, they're notorious for you needing to maintain them. Like, you need to re-grease them, you need to take them apart, they may squeak a little bit from time to time. And that was kind of part of the, like, almost a privilege, like having the Fanatec V3s, was like, they were like similar to racing equipment. But here, it's all about easy use again. Like, I think that's something that Corsair would be happy about. And you can see these markings on the pedal plate are also going to let you know where you should be putting the pedals if you have the clutch configuration, or if you've got the Formula one as well. We're going to see our dude come here. I wonder, there's some screw holes on the back, Sam. So Sam is a big fan of haptics. He's a big fan of the Formula 2.5X wheel from Fanatec that has haptics in the handles. I wonder here, with these little screw holes, whether you could also get some kind of haptics, and then you don't need, let's say for argument's sake, like an active pedal to give you all of that adjustment, but you can get your ABS and TC through haptics.
I'm going to go around here just in case they can hear me. I'll tell you something which I've noticed, which I do like.
Yeah.
These are sliding. They're not just holes. You loosen it and slide the pedal.
So you don't have to take the whole thing off and
Yeah.
put it in, you can adjust it.
And you can do like the minute adjustments.
Yeah, and I was saying, you can know, like, they're going to have a Red Bull esports driver here. You can see what spacing the Red Bull esports driver has and be like, okay, well, I know that's the right thing to do, and adjust it or tell your mates. So, yeah, we've got a big old spring. I've been looking at the springs and all the throttle pedals. So we've got a big old spring on the throttle. And yeah, there's definitely a vibe here with this kind of like ridged, tactile materials. And have a look how they compress, Sam. This is great. So have a look at how these elastometers and the spring is compressing when our dude hits the brake. Maybe we'll ask him. But it's pretty cool to see. It's a very elaborate solution, I think, to what Fanatec will say is solving this issue with elastometers. And this seems to be doing it. Also, it looks to be, maybe, I'm not sure, but kind of either tool-free or quite easy to remove that from the top of these. Unlike the throttle, you can see you'd have to unscrew it, but here it's open at the top. And we've got the blue spring in. Hopefully I'll do it maybe on the longest straight in history. But also similar, and Sam might agree, we've reviewed some very robust pedals in the Wave Italy impetus pedals, and these arms actually remind me of those pedals. Right, let's have a look here how the brake's going to compress to the spring as well. And what we're looking for is that kind of like uniform, and then you can have your different elastometers and have a different, essentially like a brake curve built into, without having to use software. It's all natural in the brake pedal. But yeah, I'm wondering with these screws in the back, if you add haptics, and maybe this will be an add-on that Fanatec will do, where you have third-party haptics as well, that you essentially can have those ABS features. I mean, we know that the V3s have rumble motors on them, and they're a little bit, let's say, they divide opinion. Some people say they're gimmicky. Some people, like myself, we just turn them on when you get 80% brake pressure, so we kind of know like we're going into that ABS, but I can totally see this on the back. But let me know what you think about these Fanatec pedals. Maybe this shows them a little bit more clearly, and you can see the way in which they're compressing here, and you're going to have those different stages of compression. Also worth saying that the Podium DD is on here as well, so if you go down a little bit down the back, Sam, you'll be able to see that Podium DD and all the ports on the back of it mounted upside down here essentially. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Fanatec Podium pedals, and I'll see you in the next one.